Hey, what's up, Todd bloggers? Welcome to our Tuesday review, a video version. That's right, normally on Tuesdays I post a written review of stuff, but I was looking back over the past couple years, and video reviews that I've done have actually gone pretty well. I've reviewed Lincoln Brewster, Catherine Scott. There have been quite a few records, Charlie Hall, quite a few CD reviews that I've done over the past year or two that I've done on video that have got good response and good discussion that they've sort of started. And so I thought I'd do a video review for today, but I'm actually reviewing a book this week. This is a book that I have been reading over the summer. It's taken me a while to finish it, but I ended up loving this book. It's called Music Through the Eyes of Faith by Harold M. Best. I found this book through Bob Coughlin. I was reading, I think it was Worship Matters, and he referenced Harold Best, and then I've seen a lot of chatter about this guy on the internet, and so I ordered a couple of books by him. The first one that I decided to read was Music Through the Eyes of Faith. And so this book actually has been a very hard read for me. It's not been a quick read. It's taken me really all summer long to go through it. And here's why. I was thinking about sort of how to review it, how to let you know what it is. What I expected on a book called Music Through the Eyes of Faith is I really expected something very, very practical, something very similar to Bob Coughlin's Worship Matters, something that tells you how to plan a set list and how to pray and how to teach songs and how to rehearse and how to do that. And this book is not that by any stretch. This is actually a philosophy book. As I was reading this book, I realized that I was reading stuff that I would be reading if I was studying art philosophy or doctrine or the historical church or the nature of the arts as they relate to religion and worship. And so it's not a big book, but it's a very, very deep book. And so that took me a while to read. There's a lot of information in here, a lot of lists, a lot of examples, a lot of verses and quotes, and it took me a while to finish it, but I really did enjoy it. And I came away from this book with a couple of things. Number one, this book really helped me as a worship leader and as a musician to kind of broaden my view about what the word style really means. We throw that word around a lot about music style, and I like this style and you like that style. And Harold Best really puts that in a unique perspective in this book. And I came away feeling like my mind had been opened a bit to style. The second thing that I brought away from it was just what an awesome responsibility we bear as worship leaders, that when we step up and we use the arts, and Best talks about more than just music, but when we use the arts, we've got to be very intentional. We have to be very thoughtful, and while we all enjoy the creative aspect of it, it requires more than just being creative, and it requires you to be smart. And so I came away just sort of kind of encouraged to really apply my mind to the things that I'm planning and doing in worship. And then the third thing that I came away with was that I'd like to read this book again and actually work through it like a textbook. I just kind of read through at my own pace, but as I finished, I thought that it'd probably be helpful to me as I read through it again to have a highlighter and a pen and to make notes, or maybe even to kind of just journal my thoughts as I read this, because I got to the end of the book, thumbed back through and thought, man, there's so much here that I'd really like to read again, and I'd like to process a little bit more. Like I said, it was a difficult read for me. I think if you were to grab it, I'd encourage you to take your time with it. Really try to soak in as much as you can. It's a very good book, and what I like about it is that it's more about just a general godly attitude about the arts. And so that's helpful to me, and I bet that would be helpful to you as well. You can pick it up in Christian bookstores. Obviously, you can get it online. Music Through the Eyes of Faith by Harold M. Best.